Right, Claret's fan reaction. Coventry City 1, Burnley 2. Wasn't the greatest of games, was it? Probably as a neutral. Probably would have really, really enjoyed that. But obviously, watching it from a Burnley point of view wasn't the greatest of games to watch. Difficult, difficult game to watch, especially that second half, maybe the last half an hour or so. Um, but yeah, we've got the result, we've got the job done, and that's basically all that matters now at the moment. Performances, we could have put in an absolutely outstanding performance and lost 1-0, and it wouldn't have been good enough for us. So, yeah, we've got the job done. Wasn't the greatest of performances, but with 7 games left to go, that's not the focus. Um, so, yeah, start off with the controversial moments, really, or the main talking points. Obviously, their goal shouldn't have stood. It were miles offside. Um, I think the referee can kind of sympathise for him because he might have had a bad view, but the linesman, it's literally your job. It's what you're there for. You're in line with it. You should be seeing that, and it shouldn't have been allowed. Um, Having said that, in the build up, there's a great save from Trafford where he knocks it onto the post, and that'll go under the radar because of the actual goal. Um, but it was a great save from Trafford to knock it onto the post, and we're unfortunate that the linesman hasn't seen it to disallow the goal. But I want to say on the referee, like I thought he was poor all match. I thought he was poor for us. He was poor for Coventry. I just think he put in a poor performance. Um, there's plenty of moments where he's given soft free kicks both ways. There's moments where he's not seen the little niggly fouls, and he was very inconsistent. And that's been a main issue all through the season. Really, everyone knows how bad referees are in this country, and it was just poor performance from the referee, really. But having said that, the game itself wasn't the greatest of games. We didn't particularly play as well as we can do. I thought, bar the first minute, we started slow. Obviously, the first minute you've got that Anthony chance, but then after that, we've started a bit slow. And Coventry probably deservedly led at the time. But like I say, the goal was offside, but the performance at the time probably warranted the goal. Um, and yeah, we've had to show a bit of tooth. We've had to fight back a little bit. And I think that we, on the balance of play, we probably deserve the 3 points. Um, and it's a great passing move for the first goal. It's a great bit of link up play from Cullen and Edwards. And then to put the ball in the box. I don't know what Foster's doing. I don't know if he is trying to take a shot himself or if he's trying to lay it back for Anthony. But he does pull it back for Anthony, and he's got the whole of the empty net to put the ball into. And then I can't really think of many clear cut chances that Coventry have after that, other than the chance where the ball's put across the box and Hadji Wright has basically an empty net to put it into, but he can't connect to the ball. But having said that, we've got a similar incident at the other end where Foster doesn't quite get on the end of it. So on the balance of play, I think we probably did deserve the 3 points. We've got a couple of the Laurent chances, a couple of glancing headers. We've had chances, and then obviously the second goal, Collins, their goalkeeper, and the centre halves just make a mistake. Anthony's picked up on it, nicks the ball off him, and rolls it into the back of the net, which it felt like it took an age to go in, but thankfully it did. And like I said, on the balance play, we probably did deserve the 3 points, but it wasn't the most entertaining game. Not for a neutral, not for a fan of either of the clubs, I'd say. Probably for neutral, it was. But the referee, like I say, he had a poor performance, and that sort of overshadows the entire game, really. the controversial moment of their goal and then the ref giving away soft free kicks, it'll just overshadow everything. But like I said, I probably thought we should have had a penalty as well when the ball hits one of their lads' arms. But it's this point in the season now where you've got 7 games left. I know obviously we've got 6 now, but you've got 7 games left where the performance doesn't really matter. It's all about getting the result, and we've got the result again today. So I make that now 28 games unbeaten, I think it is. Obviously gutted we've conceded goals, so we've not got a clean sheet, especially when we're only 2 off the record. But, like I say, it's the results that matter at this point in the season. Got 6 games left now, the title's left for us to play for. I've been banging this drum for ages, and, we've still got the title there. As it stands before Sheffield United kick off, we are top of the league, so 6 games left to go. Keep winning, keep getting those results. In terms of individuals, I don't think anyone stood out today as a shining player. Man of the match would probably go to Anthony for the 2 goals, but I thought Steve played well, as we always expect from him. I thought other than that, there were no standout players. I thought Egan Riley had, for the most part, a good game, but wasn't his, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 usual self. Thought Roberts, again, weren't his usual self. Had to play a little bit of the dark arts towards the end of the match, which I don't like, but, it's to be expected when you're trying to grind out results at this point in the season. Thought Perez wasn't as good as he has been the last few weeks. Trafford's made some good saves, so I'd probably, highlight him, but I don't want to go through the whole team. But yeah, I don't think we were as good as we have been in recent weeks. But it's the result that matters in the end and not the performance. So 6 games left now. Let's go and get 3 points next time out. 6 big games, 6 cup finals. Let's go for the title. Up the Clarets.